We got the quote, and it was for the removal and installation of the carpet.
John and Robin Stonecker thought getting new carpet would be an easy process. They hired E&W Carpet in Land O'Lakes.
Oh, it looked horrible.
But it turned into a nightmare.
I was like, Johnny took my diamond. Somebody took my diamond.
Tears and many questions.
We assumed that they're checking these people
Yeah, I never thought that would be necessary.
About who was actually in their home.
Obviously, they didn't do a background check on the guy. I mean, it took all 5 seconds to pull up his record.
The guy is this man, Roberto Pereira, who has a criminal history that dates back to the 90s, from a few minor traffic incidents to drug charges, battery, and grand theft.
He had some violent things on his record.
The Stoneckers found out that Pereira was a subcontractor for a company hired by E&W Carpets to complete the project.
And it was just 4 guys running around for, a good 4 hours doing their work.
But when he finished, deputies say he took more than just the leftover carpet.
And these prongs were, visibly pried open.
Robin's 1-carat diamond was removed from her ring and found weeks later at a pawn shop.
They said, well, we purchased it from the thief for $150, and that's how much we have to sell it to you. And so actually right then and there, I had to go get some cash.
E&W Carpets say they background check all of their subcontractors, but Pereira snuck in on the job.
The carpet place said, oh, I've used these guys before. And
that gave us comfort.
That gave us comfort,
yeah.
And it meant nothing.
The problem is some contractors aren't regulated by the state of Florida. That includes those who install carpet. So companies aren't required by law to background check those they hire. Brian Oglesby with the Better Business Bureau of West Florida.
When it comes to subcontractors, it really depends on the scope of work that they're offering to the consumer's home. If they're doing just basic tasks like carpet installation, or minor tasks in the home, there's really not a dedicated license that regulates that industry.
Oglesby says it's important that companies are screening individuals that come into your home.
But as a consumer, you should always ask questions. You should never assume. Ask the company, who are you sending to my home? What are your protocols in place? Do you background check your employees? If they're using subcontractors, what are those protocols?
He says ask the business if they are bonded, licensed, or insured.
Bonding is going to help protect you should a criminal act occur. If something goes missing or stolen, if the company is bonded, they're going to have protections in place to cover those losses.
That's where it was.
For the Stoneckers, they say they wish there were more regulations when it comes to contractors.
I have some oversight over that so that consumers are protected.
They also wish they would have known that the person coming into their home wasn't as clean as the carpet they had being installed.
Ultimately, it's on them because they're the ones who know who's coming into our house. We don't know who's coming in.
And Jackie, the subcontractor who allegedly stole the ring, he has been arrested and is now facing a new charge of grand theft.
So here's the thing, I'm wondering, did the carpet company apologize to this family?
So the couple claims they haven't, and they just want even the $150 that they paid for that ring to be reimbursed. But we did find this statement on the Better Business Bureau from E&W Carpets. They say that they make sure all companies that they hire to subcontract background check, that they're registered with the state, they have insurance and workers' compensation. They say in this case that Pereira was a helper for this company, and they will no longer be contracting with the company, and they are working with the Pasco County Sheriff's Office to bring him to justice.
Good information there. Great questions to ask before you hire one.
Absolutely, because we see these subcontractors come into our homes and you don't know who's coming to your home. So keep your valuables away and ask who's supposed to be there.
Good advice.